For those of you who have been following me back when I had the Ninja 250, well, now you can see I got the Honda CBR 500. Now, it's been about, has it been like 5 years since I had the last one? So, after all this time, just came across this bad boy and bought it actually a couple of months ago in the winter. This is really the first days that we could actually ride up here in New Jersey, so the weather's not too bad. So I'm gonna take it out for a spin right here, so you check out this bad boy. Picked it up for a little over $3 grand. Just fixed a few things here and there. You know, in the winter it's always cheap, so that's when I bought it. No, but it's nice. I've been riding it a little bit. Have you back out of here. I've been riding it. It was pretty nice. Just got the oil changed on it too. The chain, I had to get it changed, and I did, but I picked one up from eBay, and after getting it checked out, this chain is pretty much garbage, so I think I'm gonna get it changed again for a good one. But till then, I can do a little riding here. Let me show you around. So yeah, it's a new house, new bike, new everything, new recording system too. I don't have I think last time I used to just record with an iPhone on my face. Now I actually have the GoPro, the sound system, everything. Makes a way better stuff, better bike, faster speeds. So but here I guess I'm doing also more of a test just to see how I do now with this new setup. Also try out the bike a little bit. Try the skills out. This is a great bike, man. Well, I guess it's kind of early to tell. I mean, one thing I'm noticing already is compared to the old Kawasaki that I used to have is I always used to get this pain on my thighs. Kind of like, I don't know, from like having my legs open in that fashion. I don't know. It was just, I would get sore. But so far this bike, I haven't been sore. But I mean, it could be that I haven't ridden that far. Probably next week or a week after, I'll give it another. I'll go further, you know, because usually I think that will happen when it was like a good like hour of riding. Look, this guy like went from red to green, back to fucking red. He doesn't move. It's alright. But yeah, so but so far, I mean, it feels really comfortable. I don't think I'm gonna have any problems relating to that, to, you know, feeling, because it's a better leg extension than I had on the Kawasaki, so I think that's maybe the reason why. I don't know, but it could be, like, it feels pretty good. I've got one thing too. I don't know if the tail on this is a little bent. I can't really show you because I think it has to be standing straight and I have to see it from behind, but that's something for another episode. Let's just cut around here. This guy's blowing out some really nasty smoke. One thing that's not that great is the mirrors. I don't know, I feel like I have better mirrors. Mirrors are, I don't know if they're moving out of place or just not the best alignment. Can't really get them right. Every time I get on, it's like I think they loosen up or something. They're not how they should be. Well, it's a little better now. Like, but before I had a really hard time with really my awareness of where the other cars are and things like that. Like, I don't know. Let me see. I guess these are okay right now. But this kind of moves very easily from here to there. Maybe I need to tighten this thing up right here. Yeah, that's probably why. You know what, I'll do that. This key too, it comes with the bike, so I can just put it on. I think I was supposed to put something else on too here. I'll do it later. I'll just do a quick spin here. But yeah, check it. It's got a little scratch on the tank. I don't know if the camera really catches that. Might have fallen off of somebody. But supposedly, this bike's supposed to get, what I like about this one, it's supposed to get really good gas mileage, like the last one. And me, I'm gonna just take it out on weekends. Like, I like to ride the bikes a lot. You know, I really like to put some miles on it. So far, this one actually has 10,000. So that's, usually you don't see bikes with that much mileage here. I put 75, 76 so far on it. But you know, 10,000 is still nothing really. It's a 500cc engine. Only make it to like 50,000. And I mean, it's gonna be pretty unlikely that I'll actually put more than, say, 10,000 a year on it. Even 10,000 a year, I'll put 5,000 a year maybe. So I've got enough for like 8 years on it. Something like that. You know, back out here cutting lanes again too, man. That's what the bike is for. Getting through all this traffic, man. Look at all these cars over here. Look at that. Not waiting. Stay right here. So stopping here. I mean, it's not a red light, but I guess it was a red light. That's why the cars are so slow right now. Gotta try to get in front of this pack here. I got a buddy now too. He's got a Harley. I mean, he was my buddy back then too, but he didn't have a bike back then. Now he's got a Harley, so I'll probably try to do some recordings, do some ride-alongs. In fact, I'm going to try to give him a pull up, because down where I'm going, he's over there, so. You know, also the brakes are not too good on it. I mean, what you're hearing right now is the truck braking, not me, but the brakes on this bike, I don't know, so far, I don't feel too confident. I feel like I need a nice big gap every time. This lady's texting. Danger. sunglasses. It's a lot of things I kind of forgot. I mean, it's been like 5 years since I had my last bike. So, like a lot of times, actually my friend that's got the Harley reminds me that I'll be, I end up in the middle where you have to pick a side. Like, you break the lane into 3 quadrants. You gotta stay on one of them. Usually this was the best one, but you can't just ride in the middle. So I forget certain defensive maneuvering. So maybe I should read the book again. I wonder if anybody that sees these videos, that would see this video, had actually seen my videos back when I used to put them on, when I used to, ride 5 years ago with the old Ninja. That'd be kind of cool. Let me know if you're that one or if you're one that's been following me for that long. Sorry about all the years of not having a bike, but I've got one now. Honestly, I don't know if I'll keep this bike or sell it. I mean, it's not a bad bike, but I don't know if the previous owner really took great care of it. It's not the greatest one. One thing I like, it's I'll show you guys a little bit, but it's got this thing that looks like one of those inputs, like a cigarette lighter thing. So I thought it was for for charging your cell phone when you're on the bike, and I was thinking, who the hell charges their cell phone on the bike? Like, I don't know, man. I mean, also because they had like a bike, a cell phone mount, which I took off. I mean, it's just a distraction, and you can't really be distracted when you're on the bike. But I thought like, oh wait, so you have your cell phone here, you charge it, you kind of set up like a car. But then I realized that might not be the reason it's there. It could also be, which is actually the reason I use it, is for to charge up the battery. And that's pretty useful. I mean, if that's what it was for. I mean, it is useful, even whether that is what it was for or not. I mean, it's still useful. Very useful for that. During the winter, I got a winterized thing. So I'm in a bad position. I don't know if I can make to get up front, but I'll just stay right here. I wanted to move up front, but I'm kind of at a hard angle, and I probably could do it, but I don't want to get that close to that person's window. So my camera's still out? Yeah. Kind of worried the camera will fly out. The setup is not really the greatest. I mean, it doesn't really stick to my helmet that well. The last one came off, now I got a bit of a better hold on it, I think. I mean, it came off and it didn't even ride, I was testing it out and it didn't hold up. To my test of just tugging it a little bit. So this one did a little better. I mean, it's obviously still there, so that's a good thing. Yesterday I rode around a little bit. It was gonna go somewhere. I was gonna take like a half an hour trip to the same traffic highway, but I didn't because it was just too windy. So I was like, maybe I should take my bike out for that. I'll get trying to get tossed around, especially I do think my I don't feel as confident in my bike skills right now. Maybe in a couple months, as I ride a little more, I'll do better. Actually, now that I think about it, right now I'm taking a trip down to the Walmart. This is pretty much the longest ride I've taken on this bike so far. I just have not gone very far with it. And really it's just a few blocks down here. Well, actually I think I have been this far down, but I just haven't been further down. I might try that out later next week. I gotta make a trip down South Jersey anyway, so I'll pick a day that the weather is nice. I gotta pick some stuff up. I left when I left my last job, I left my headphones behind, my Bluetooth headset, and I don't want to go down there just to pick that up. I was like, oh well, fuck it. But if I go on my bike, then it's not really just going down there for the headphones. I'm going down there just kind of to enjoy my bike as well. So then I would do it. You know, I wouldn't drive down there. It's like a 45-minute drive, so I wouldn't drive down there. But if I go in on my bike, I would do that. Just because it gives me a reason to take it out for a spin. It's a little windy. I don't know if you can tell, but it is blowing. And this bike, I think it does get blown. I think my last one was about the same, but it definitely does get blown around a bit. I'm trying to remember if my last one I would tend to get blown around too. I think it did. But look, my mirror completely is not where it should be now. So I definitely need to adjust that. For a reminder at the end of this thing, I have to adjust my mirror. Absolutely need to adjust it. Yeah, the tool they give me though is a little worn out. Maybe I should get some new, you know, those little hexagon tools. Might need a new one. I don't know, but I kind of feel like when I shift down, the bike goes a little sideways. Like my tail kind of turns one way to the side. I'm not sure. But I did have one thing that happened when I first got the bike and I was riding down, that I shifted down and the bike just went side to side, like it just totally kicked out. You know, the tail definitely like went sideways, but my wheels were not aligned, so I might have had something to do with it. And plus, I think it's just the I don't know, the shifting down. I must have not done it right, since it was like, I think it was like the first time I rode this bike, and I remember I shifted down and I must have let go too quickly, and it just went like, you know, like it just shook. It shook really scared the crap out of me. I mean, it was low speed, but I definitely was scary. I was able to regain control, thankfully. Oh look, there's a wolf. That's where I'm going. I'm gonna get some little green marker, fabric marker. I got like a little bleach stain on the carpet, and I heard that's good. So, alright, let's see if I can get something. Yeah. Yeah, one good thing that's this bike's been a little modified, so from the previous owner, and I kind of like some of the modifications, because he also the brake light, it's got an LED brake light that, you know, when I hit the brakes it blinks first, then holds the red brake light, and I think that's pretty good as a safety feature. Also, my last bike, I didn't like the turn signals that they stuck out, and this one has all the turn signals with LEDs tucked in to the bike, so I definitely like that too. Alright, here's the Walmart. Good spot. See, I don't even remember. Do I even park in the spot, or do I just leave it up front? What the hell do I used to do? Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? I don't even remember. Let's see if I can. I can't leave it right in front. Can I leave it in the middle, like by the handicap spots? Let's see why not. Nobody's parking. It's not really a parking spot. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna put it here. Seems like a good spot.